So people ask me this all the time. I would not be able to go long without eating. I get hangry. Don't you get hangry? How do you feel in the middle of a fast? And I have to be honest with you, I used to be the king of hangry. I would get hangrier than probably most. I would get to the point where I felt like I was going to pass out because I was so hungry and hangry. And everything changed when I started fasting. And I can't even describe how good it feels to eat a meal because it's time to eat a meal, not because I'm starving, not because I'm going to pass out, just because I know, okay, now is when I plan on eating, and I eat. And then not needing to have that at my second meal until later on in the day, and I could go about my day and I don't have to look at my watch. I don't have to set a timer to eat. I don't have to make sure I have a cooler packed with food with me. And I used to do that. I was the guy who brought a cooler with him with all of his food for the day. 6 meals were set, and that didn't even include dinner at night. I had 6 meals to get me through the workday. It was breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and then usually 2 more snacks. And these snacks weren't just like a quick bite. They were a good amount. And then come home and then have dinner and then have another snack before bed. And I trained my body to constantly need food. And boy, did my body take to that. It was it was trained very well. I craved the food. I needed the food. I'd be watching the timer because I just could not wait until it hit the time when I was supposed to eat. It was not the most fun way to live because everything was based on how close was I to food, whether it be food I packed or if it was, we were out or something like that and I didn't pack food. I needed to be someplace where I could then pick up some food because I knew I was going to be hungry. I felt that kept my metabolism going. I felt it fed my muscles, and I was so wrong. But that's what the science said. That was what the bro science was saying to do, and I bought into it hook, line, and sinker. So where did that leave me? That left me always needing to eat and always in a perpetual state of hangriness. And now I just feel great. I don't think about food. If I want to eat, I eat. Most times there's no real craving. Sometimes I'll go someplace and I'll smell a pizza and I'm like, oh, I could go for pizza. But if it's not my time to eat, I just let it pass, and it passes very quickly because now I'm metabolically flexible, and that means that I could burn the sugar if I'm eating the food, but I could also immediately shift to fat burning once that glycogen is used up, and I could be very, very comfortable just going throughout my day burning the fat that's on my body. I could go to the gym and have an amazing workout and not feel like I'm going to pass out. I could go for a long walk. I could spend the day out at the beach. And again, as long as I'm staying hydrated, which, if you're out in the sun, you need to do that. But short of that, there is no constant nagging from hunger. It's not this little food devil on my shoulder telling me it's time to eat, it's time to eat, it's time to eat. It's just freeing, it's relaxing. And the bonus is, besides not having that constant hunger and that constant hangriness, you're burning the fat. The fat is melting, literally melting off your body. You're using it for energy, and you just feel great. It's a different sort of feeling when you're burning fat versus burning glycogen. And I can't put a finger on what it is, but the transition is smooth, and you just, again, you feel overall better. You feel alert. You don't get these crashes. And it's just a great way to live. It's absolutely sustainable. It's not something like, you're super restrictive where I can't do this for long. I'm just going to do it till I drop to the weight I want to drop to. You could really do this for life. And it's not a big burden. It's not a struggle. It's just really, really freeing. So I wanted to share that with you. If this is something that interests you, I have a bunch of resources that are in my profile. Feel free to check them out, and I hope this was helpful.